Hello students, welcome to my channel. Today I will discuss about the cell division. In this video, I will give an introduction on cell division. This video is common for students from all boards. So let's start the lesson. Now first we have to know what is cell division. It is one of the most fundamental characteristics of life. This is the method by which cells divide and they increase in number which enable life. That means it enables organisms to survive generation after generation. Now, we have to understand that why new cells need to be produced. See, every organism, whether it's a plant or an animal, begins its life from a single cell. Then this single cell divides repeatedly to form cluster of cells, which in turn gives rise to tissues and organs. Like these cells divide repeatedly. That means from 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 8. In this way, the cells divide and ultimately they form tissues and organs which form specific functions. So cell division is very much essential for growth. Next is, during the normal body functions, there is always a wear and tear of cells. For example, in every minute, 20 million RBCs in our body are destroyed. RBCs are red blood cells. So in every minute, 20 million red blood cells are destroyed in our body. And these are replaced by the new cells that are formed by the process of cell division. So cell division also play a very important role in replacement. Now apart from this wear and tear that occurs in our body, during an accident, when we get injured, like when we get cuts in the skin or fractures in the bone, then those injuries need to be repaired. This repair is done by cell division, which covers up the gaps and also join the broken bones or broken ends. So it is also required for repair. Now cell division is very much essential for reproduction. Later in this video, we will see that there are two types of cell division. In case of amoeba and bacteria, a particular type of cell division occurs which actually helps in the reproduction of these organisms, where just by the cell division, two similar independent cells are produced. This type of cell division is known as mitosis. Whereas in case of humans, a special type of cell division occurs which is known as meiosis, which produce gametes or sex cells in case of humans. Okay, so these are some basic points why we need cells to produce. Okay. Next is chromosome. Now in my previous video on cell, I have told you about the chromatin fibers. Chromatin fibers are the thread-like structures. They are present inside the nucleus, and these structures, when they get condensed, they form chromosomes. In humans, 46 chromosomes are present. 46 chromosomes, that means 23 pairs of chromosomes are present. Now if we consider 23 pairs as n, then 23 into 2 is 46, right? That means 2 into n. 2n will be 46. So we can represent 46 as 2n. Clear? So in humans, 46 or 23 pairs of chromosomes are present. Now among these 23 pairs, 22 pairs of chromosomes are autosomes. Autosomes means this type of chromosomes are present in somatic or normal body cells. And only one pair of chromosome is sex chromosome. That means this type of chromosomes are present in sex cells, like testes in case of males and ovaries in case of females. This type of chromosomes are present. There are two sex chromosomes, X chromosome and Y chromosome. These two are the sex chromosome. So one pair of sex chromosomes are present in humans. I think it's clear. Now next, there are two types of cell division. The first type of cell division is mitosis. This type of cell division leads to growth and development of organism. And this type of cell division is known as equational division. Why? See, at the beginning of the mitosis, this is the parent cell from which the cell division is starting. This parent cell is 2n. That means this parent cell consists of 46 chromosomes. Now, this parent cell undergoes mitosis, cell division, which produces two daughter cells. That means these two cells are produced, new cells. These two cells are again 2n. That means from 2n parent cell, 2n daughter cells are produced. Here, the normal number of the chromosome is maintained. The same normal chromosome number is maintained here in all the cells, right? This is the very important characteristics of mitosis. In case of mitosis, the division is equal. That's why it is known as equational division. Why? Because here the same number of chromosome is maintained in all the cells. The parent cell is also 2n and the daughter cells that are produced from parent cell after the cell division is also 2n. So same number of chromosome is maintained. It's very important. And this type of cell division occurs in normal body cells. In normal body cells, they are also known as the somatic cells. And this type of cell division produces two similar daughter cells. Okay, I think it's clear. Now, what is the significance of mitosis? See, the first 3 points, growth, repair and replacement, I have already discussed in the previous slide. The only extra point is asexual reproduction. Mitosis helps in asexual reproduction in some organisms. Like in case of amoeba, yeast and in some bacteria, these type of organisms reproduce with the help of the cell division, which produces exactly the similar type of independent cells, just in the case of mitosis. So these type of organisms actually reproduce asexually with the help of mitosis. This is another significance of mitosis. Okay. Now another type of cell division is meiosis. This is a special type of cell division which is also known as reductional division. And this produces the sex cells or the gametes. This type of cell division occurs in sex cells and they produce gametes or sex cells. Okay. What happens? This type of cell division actually occurs in reproductive organs. In males, testis is present as reproductive organ in humans, and in females, ovary is present as the reproductive organ. Meiosis occurs in reproductive organs. In flowering plants also, meiosis occurs in reproductive organs. Anthers are the reproductive organs of males and ovary is the reproductive organ of female flowering plant. Okay. So meiosis occurs in the reproductive organs to produce gametes or sex cells. Gametes means in case of male it's sperm and in case of female it's ova. Okay. Now why meiosis is known as reductional division? See, here the parent cell is 2n. Okay. And after the division, the daughter cells that are produced are n. That means here is a reduction of chromosome number. From 2n, the chromosome number becomes n. So there is a reduction of number. From 2n, it is reducing to n. So here, the number of chromosomes in the sex cells gets halved. That means in parent cell, 2n chromosome was present. That means 46 chromosome was present. But after meiosis, after this type of cell division, in case of gametes, only n, that means 23 chromosomes are present. That means 46 divided by 2, 23. Just the chromosome number gets halved. That's why it is known as reductional division. I think it's clear to you all. Now next, what is the significance of meiosis? See, first of all, this type of cell division, what it does, chromosome number gets halved in the gametes. I have already discussed. Another thing happens is there is a mixing up of genes. And this mixing up of genes occurs in two ways. One is at the beginning phase, that means at the beginning part of the meiosis, the maternal and the paternal chromosomes get mixed up. When they get separated from each other, maternal chromosome means chromosome of mother and paternal chromosome means chromosome of father. When maternal and paternal chromosome get separated from each other during the first division or during the first phase of the meiosis, then mixing up of genes occurs. And another way is crossing over. What is crossing over? Look at the picture. Here, suppose this is the maternal chromosome and this is the paternal chromosome. What is homologous chromosomes? Homologous chromosomes means these two chromosomes have similar characteristics. Okay. Now this is maternal chromosome and this is the paternal chromosome. Now when this maternal and paternal chromosome get separated from each other during the first phase of the meiosis, then what happens? There is an exchange of the chromatid material or genetic material between the two members of the homologous pair. That means, see, there is a crossing over. This is the X structure. See, this is making an X-shaped structure. This X-shaped structure is known as chiasma. And this phenomenon is known as crossing over. Don't get confused between these two terms, crossing over and chiasma. Crossing over is the phenomenon in which the maternal and paternal chromosome, when they get separated from each other, then the genetic material of these two chromosomes, between these two chromosomes, the genetic material or the chromatid material get exchanged. See, the maternal chromosomes now contain some part of paternal chromosome and the paternal chromosome contains some parts of the maternal chromosome after crossing over. So this exchange of the chromatid material or genetic material, this phenomenon is crossing over. And the X-shaped structure that is formed during the exchange is known as chiasma. Or you can say chiasmata. Okay, don't get confused between these two terms. So these are the significances or significance of meiosis. And what is the significance of crossing over? See, when the genetic material or chromatid material gets exchanged between the homologous chromosomes or homologous pair, then what happens? It increases the variations in the progeny. Progeny means in the next generations, in the offsprings, variations get increased. And if variations get increased, then that means it is contributing in evolution. Okay, a genetic recombination is taking place. Clear? Now, what is the difference between meiosis and mitosis? See, the picture is clear. This is meiosis and this one, the upper portion, is the mitosis. I have already discussed about these two pictures in previous slide. Now, what is the difference? See, mitosis, as I have told you, that it occurs in somatic cells, in the normal body cells, but meiosis occurs in reproductive cells, like in testes and in ovaries. Mitosis occurs continuously and it leads to the growth and development. Also, it helps in replacement. So, it occurs continuously without any gap. Because I gave you an example of RBC. Every minute, 20 million RBCs get destroyed from our body. So as to replace them, new cells have to be produced. For that reason, mitosis occurs continuously without any gap. Whereas meiosis occurs only for gamete formation. When there is a need for gamete formation, that means sperms and ova, then only meiosis occurs. Okay. Now, mitosis produces two daughter cells. See, in mitosis, two daughter cells are produced. But in case of meiosis, 4 daughter cells are produced. Clear? In mitosis, a full set of chromosomes is passed on to each daughter cell. That means here, there is no change in the number of chromosomes, right? There is no change in the number of chromosomes. The number of chromosomes in the cells is absolutely same. But in case of meiosis, there is a change in the number of chromosomes. That is, it gets half. The number of chromosomes gets half. In mitosis, chromosome duplication is followed by only a single nuclear division. Only a single nuclear division occurs. Only one division occurs and produces 2 cells. But in case of meiosis, 2 nuclear divisions occur. 2 nuclear divisions occur. See, this is the first one. This is the first one and this is the second one. In the first one, 2 cells are produced and in the second one, 4 cells are produced. So, 2 nuclear divisions occur in case of meiosis. Whereas in case of mitosis, only 1 nuclear division occurs. Okay. Now, in case of mitosis,
chromosomes and the genes in each daughter cells are identical because the chromosome number is same. So it's the daughter cells that are produced are exactly similar to that of the parent cell. So there is no change. Absolutely identical. But in case of meiosis, due to that crossing over, due to that random exchange, variations occur. Genetic variations occur. They are not identical. I think all these points are clear to you all and you have understood the basic concept of cell division. This was basically an introduction to cell division. I will upload a video very soon in which I will discuss in detail about the phases of mitosis, because for class 10, for the board exam, you only have mitosis in your syllabus. So you have to study mitosis in detail. You have to study all the phases of mitosis. So I will upload a video on this topic very soon. So this is for this. So this is all for this lesson, and I think the lesson is very much clear to you all. So stay tuned to my channel for more videos. And if you think my videos are informative and helpful, then please like and share. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And thank you for watching the video.